What's going on, YouTube? Check out this thing. So this, in my garage, of course, well, we're also by the ocean where everything rusts, so check out this water heater. It's seen better days. The funny thing yeah, it's 25 years old this year. And this is what happens. There's not a lot of light in here. A bunch of my lights went out in the garage. But look at that. That's where your heating elements are. Bottom element and thermostat. Top element and thermostat. Your overflow or your pressure relief valve. Let me see here. Well, as you can see, it's been leaking for quite a while. You can see all the streak marks coming out from underneath, from inside there. Better than yeah. Oh, and this water heater, if you've been following along, hang on, I gotta figure out how to get up here. If you've been following along, this water heater popped. And I came out, my garage was full of water. Why? Probably because of that right there. Check that out. The size of that hole. Now, if you don't know how a water heater is made, inside is a giant tank. I believe it's stainless, or no, maybe it's steel. A steel tank inside here. And this is just the outer casing. It's like literally like the sheet metal on the outside of your car kind of thing, as opposed to the frame of your car. Oh, look at that. It's another hole right there. So, and I guess I'm gonna have to take these off too. Try to do some little insulation. Also put it on a timer. So that's cool. Alright, and of course we've got Pex Pipe. That's this gray pipe. I hate this stuff. They actually made it illegal. Not to have, just to use. And when we moved into this house, I tried to make a claim. There was a class action lawsuit. I tried to get in on that, and I think I was 3 months late on that. So, and they would have changed it to this, the white stuff, which is Pex. This stuff is Quest. Qest, I believe. And the white stuff is Pex. So when I put in, this was, it goes all the way down and around under me here. It was for an ice maker fitting for my fridge that was over there. I just teed it right off. Yeah, on this. I was like, why'd I do it on the hot side? This is your cold in, obviously, with your shutoff valve. That's why. And then it comes up, it would tee off, go to my ice maker, come all the way over, and then into my inlet here, where it fills the water heater, and then it comes out on your hot side. That's why this is all insulated, the other one's not. I put this here just because I had some extra, I don't know why. So, alright, let's get to taking this apart, because as you can see, this is very, very simple. We have, we need some side cutters here. We just have two sides to plumb and electricity, and this is 220. So the cool thing about 220 is electricity is easy. There's only two hot legs and a ground, and that's all you got to do. So first things first, I need to get this thing off and see what we're working with as far as pipe goes. No, that's right there, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, okay, cool. We got plenty of pipe. I was worried that we'd be a little too close. I don't. Well, there's a couple things that are. Let me hop off this stupid thing here before I fall. All right. Yes, I'm up on this stand here. All right. A couple funny things about this install. One, I'm doing it by myself. And two, I don't have, like I normally do, access right here at the moment, that is, for crimpers, which would be to put these crimp connections on, like these ones right here on this ice maker line. I prefer those. I like that way better. I don't know. I like the way real plumbers do stuff, and that's the way they do it. And today we're going to do the hairy homeowner trick just because I am sick and tired of not having hot water, and we're going to do this. Maybe I'll get some crimpers down the road and we'll fix it the correct way. But for right now, I just want some dang hot water. Whoa, look at this. The whole freaking thing, like, popped. You can see where it's above the seam there. That's pretty weird. All right, so yeah, okay, so we got to do the plumbing. First things first, and like I said, I'm doing this by myself. So first things first, we need this thing the heck out of the way. Second thing is, how am I going to lift a water heater that I can almost not even flip over? I don't know, what is that, 2.5, 3 feet, 2.5 feet off the ground? Well, you'll see here in a minute, because I got a secret weapon. Alright, making a little progress here. Got the electric all disconnected. I've got the pipes cut up there. Oh yeah, I did want to mention, where are my stuff? Where? Oh, here's this one. I'm gonna get this job done, and these are the only tools I'm gonna be using. I got a 6-in-1 screwdriver. I got a pair of side cutters, which I only needed to cut those. I didn't even need it, but I wanted to use it because I haven't used them in a while, to cut the zip ties off of the insulation. Pipe cutters, and my handy dandy. I love these channel locks. The angle of that, oh my god, it grabs everything, and it's great. So, alright, so that's the only tools I'm using. I have a drill I've been itching to use, and there's nothing I can use a drill for on this. Okay, overflow, well, pressure relief, whatever you want to call it. I pulled that, it's over here. I'm just going to reuse that. Why? Because this is in the garage. Another thing I wanted to mention, if this wasn't, why is this so out of focus? Well, it comes back into focus. Another thing, which would be really good to do, even in this application too, is put a pan on the bottom. I do that with every residential one that I do. I don't really do commercial ones, not that I know of yet, but all the residential ones, I always put a brand new pan in there. And controversy, here you go, internet. I know how you love your controversy. So what I like to do is, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's a pan. It's about like maybe about that thick, and it's just round, a little bit bigger than the water heater. So here's my take on it, and then we'll just see if you like the other take instead of mine. So here's my take on it. So you take this water heater with this whole mass here, and you only have like this much gap the whole way around in that pan. Well, that pan's gonna fill up. If it ever like starts filling up, it's gonna fill up so quick. So this is what I was taught by what I would like to call master plumbers. What you do is you get yourself like 3 little chunks of 2x4. Doesn't matter what size, whatever. Just needs to be in there. And then do 3 corners underneath the water heater, and that's in the pan. And then set the water heater on top. And I've heard people say that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, if your pan overflows, it gives you extra time, because now the water heater's lifted up, and now you have that room under the water heater where water can fill up before it starts overflowing into your carpet or your, whatever, your dog's bed or whatever the heck it's going to overflow into. Oh, yeah, and other people say, screw that, I'm not doing that, I'm just setting it right in the pan, that's what it's made for. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to, well, also, in the pan, they have a hole, and you can plumb from inside the pan, you can plumb it and just, like, go right outside. So, if you're going to do that, then I guess it doesn't really matter if you do either one. Almost every one I've ever done that has a... just almost every one I've ever done, the pan is never plumbed anywhere, and you're lucky if the overflow is plumbed anywhere. Usually, just like mine is, where it just, it's just a straight shot. Normally what they do is they take them right out of here, or they're on the top sometimes, whatever. You just bring it over and then 90 down, and it just, like, hangs right in the pan. You just put it, like, I don't know, ½ inch into the pan. That way it doesn't, like, any movement doesn't pop it out of the pan. And that way it'll fill up the pan with pressure relief if it ever does that. So anyway, that's enough babbling about water heaters and stuff like that. So I gotta go fire up the game changer, and this is gonna get dangerous, so I'm definitely gonna have to set up the camera, and we're gonna see how this goes. I'm probably gonna break some stuff, so this will be fun. It's out. Alright, let's get the new one in here. How am I going to do that? Alright, this is how we're getting it in there. Get it in there. Okay, and that's where we're going to stop. All right, yeah, looks good. Just grab that. All right. Okay, don't go into neutral. Okay, guess we'll have to get this off first. All right. Without dropping a ditch. Wants to freaking fall. That should make it a little better, right? Tension on there. Ugh, jeez, oh man. Oh man, it's almost perfect. It is perfect. Bam! Alright, now I gotta do stand this sucker up. Hey-o. Out of the way, tools. There they are. Damn nipples. Said it came with free nipples. What is this? Looks like stainless nipples or galvanized or something. Alright. That. Yeah, I'm done with this. Whew. Shite. Front brakes. What in the friggin' hell, man? neutral. What the heck? I'll deal with that later. Alright. Alright, done with this box. Alright. Shite. Guess that's the way I want it. Guess it doesn't matter. It's a little baby ladder. No, pretty darn good. Let's put it this way a little more. It's a little more accessible. Damn pressure relief. It's on the top. Blah, blah, blah. Warning. Yeah. Warnings are for amateurs. Here. I have that too. Alright. Now for the fun stuff. Oh shoot, I need another pair of pliers actually. Alright. Now for the only parts we need. 2 risers and 2 fittings. 2 copper risers, 18 inches. I believe that's North Carolina plumbing code. Even if it's not, I don't care. I like it that way. And these suck. I hate these things. Ugh, I hate my life. I don't even use them. Whatever. These are what they call Sharkbites, and they suck. They almost always leak. So I'll be revisiting this. What it is, you got a male fitting on one end. Well, here, I'm going to show you the whole dang thing, right? So what we're doing is we've got a riser. It's going to screw into the water heater, and off of the water heater, we're going to screw, and it's got rubber gaskets in it, so you don't need Teflon. It's going to screw right into here. We're going to make that nice and tight. And that is a Sharkbite. I hate these stupid things. They have to be in the exact perfect setting to not leak. Ask me how I know, because most people I know make them leak. So this is just a push-on type fitting when you don't have crimp rings and stuff. What you have to do is make sure your cut is perfectly 90 degrees with the pipe, or whatever, perfectly straight cut, and even take a little sandpaper, maybe rough up the end of the, well, my case, Quest pipe over there, and that's it. Screw this in, push it in, done. All right, so I guess add an extra pair of pliers to the list of tools that I'm going to use. Another pair, guys. There we go. That looks about right. Come on, baby. Yeah. Ready for install. Next. Alright. Screw this sucker in. Hurry up. I feel that warm shower right around the bend, man. Just a couple hours away. Come on, no pliers. Come on, pliers, cooperate. Alright. Boom. I need these suckers. Alright. So, we're going to do cold water first. Why? So I can turn it on. just like that. Cold side hooked up. Tighten down the connection so we can get on. I forgot to open a hot. I'll go open. Maybe I need a beer. I'll go grab a beer and turn on the hot side to relieve all the air. Bang! That should be it. Yeah, and our Sharkbite's already leaking right off the bat. Sweet. Didn't even get pressure on the damn thing. The freaking thing's leaking already. This sucked! Fixed it. Well, it's not leaking. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but... Oh, this is only 50 gallons, so I guess I gotta work a little faster. Alright, hot side. I'm gonna hold off on the hot side for right this second, because I don't have a damn valve open. Alright, let's get all these open. Oh, I gotta cut back the electric too, because it was underwater. Pretty dang quick. I'm going to have to turn this off in a second. Okay. Step on some metal shards from the last time I was doing a project out here. Alright. Oh, it's grounding out, so yeah. Definitely not on. Alright. Well, that's cool. Stupid Romex connector off. The old film. Yeah. Where I just broke it. It came free. Yes, the breaker's off. One of the only times I turn a breaker on. Actually, these do look shitty. Yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, shit. Alright, oh shoot, this sucker's almost full. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. Alright, we'll turn that off. I need to address this electrical. I need to my dikes. Alright. Linesman pliers. Alright. And notice how much extra line I have in there. I do that always on purpose, just in case I have to do something stupid like this. Come on, babe. Crap, I didn't do anything. Oh man, have faith in the linesman pliers. Boom! Spaghetti mess! Gone! Here's my trusty razor knife. Almost never lets me down. Very particular about my wiring. Have it done correctly. Well, not just correctly, neatly, I should say. Anybody can do it correctly. It's not very hard. I like my stuff to be not looking like some daggone amateur did it. Okay, there's a much better copper. Could have been better. That's good enough though. Oh, do I need? Yeah, I'm gonna need. I don't think. Yeah, wire nuts are crap. They're all corroded on the inside. I don't have anything to throw this in. Over there. Hey, yo! Alright, damn it. Where am I hiding wire nuts in this garage? I know I got an entire parts container full of them. Oh, right here. Yeah. What do we got here? Red, blue, gray, yellow. Jeez, oh man, I got them all. Alright, I want some red ones. These okay looking? Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Cool. Oh, dude, I got all kind of stuff. I got gigantic freaking wire nuts for gigantic jobs. Next to gigantic, 220. Got some 110s. I got little wiring blocks and stuff. I got all kind of crap I didn't even know I had. Right. Let's set that aside. All right. What am I doing here? Right. Just set these up here. All right. Finish up, man. Finish up. Let's go. I want to show up. Boom. Boom. Linesments for the win. Alright, let's do this the right way. For once. There's no right way, peoples. Alright, which one you want? You want red to black? You want red to red? Or red to white? You want red to black to black? What are we doing here? Alright, we're going black to black. Screw it. Does not matter. They're both 110 volts. So either way will work. That's one of my favorite things about working with 220. You don't have to worry about a neutral. Because each 110 line is a neutral. Always confused the hell out of me back when I was learning about it. Until someone explained it correctly. Oh, where am I going here? That is over there. Okay. So we are going over here. Oh shoot, did I? Oh crap, did I screw that up? Yeah, I think I did. What do I have? Are you strong enough? Oh yeah, you are. Here, wait, let's just double cut it. I don't have to screw around. Oopsie. Flimsy enough, screw it. Done. Alright. Oh, I did screw up. I forgot my freaking Romex connector. The nut. Here, wait, does this screw in? No, I don't think so. Alright, take it all apart again. Screwing up. Yay. Alright. Now, put the damn nut on the bottom. Screw that sucker on. Why do you need a Romex connector? This, I don't know if you can see it, it's just a little clamp. It's got two screws on either side and it'll clamp down on your wire, which keeps it from vibrating because electricity vibrates. My nuts. My nuts. My nuts. Alright. And then after I put the wire nut on, I always try to like yank the wire out of the wire nut to make sure it's good and secure. Because if it comes out, not secure. Try again. Has that ever happened to me? Absolutely. Why do you think I pull on them? Alright, line those bad boys up. Yeah! I just want to get this wiring done first before I continue with the plumbing, just because I foresee this sucker overflowing and then me not getting hot water all night. Because I gotta wait for this thing to dry out, and that's not going to happen today. Alright, sweetness, where I put my screwdriver. Oh, right here. Okay. Put this stuff back together. Oh yeah. Shower in just a little bit. Man, I'm so excited. One more cold bath. I refuse to do a cold shower. bath, you can keep part of your body warm. Alright, and don't forget your ground. Come on, baby. Yeah, I like to make sure that my ground goes the whole way around. Ugh. Fudge. I hate it when they're not completely secure. That's why I'll take my linesman pliers and curl that sucker right around that thing. Now let's secure it. Done. Oh, there's another plate right here, and I'm going to run into a problem because of that. Let me do this. Just gotta fold the ground wire down a little bit so I can clear this other plate, which it's still not doing. Here, wait, let me do this first. That'll give me. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but okay. Alright, whoopsies. Shite. Already not liking my wiring job. Damn it. Sucking today. It's because I didn't need to do all that extra work. I just always do it. So let's screw it. Let's just fix this. Alright. Now let's linesman pliers. Instead of wrapping the ground wire around the ground screw, I did it the way you're supposed to. It's got a little slot. You just slip it in, and it'll hold it there. Now let me just bend this down a little with the ground wire so this plate will fit on. Do it like that. That should be it. Bang! Perfect. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Weird. Okay. There. Electrical. Almost done. One more thing to do. Tighten down this Romex connector so the wire can't vibrate. Make sure you do it evenly. And before doing that, if it's a brand new one, I suggest, from past experience I know this, to make sure there's no barbs on the inside of the Romex connector. Because I told a story on one of the live streams about how I was hooking up a water heater, and the disconnect, we disconnected the power by the disconnect, and it was right past the water heater. The water heater was in a closet. I had to lean into the closet and around like this to plug in the water heater. That's good and secure. And when I did, there was a little barb on this Romex connector that pierced the wire and grounded out one of the sides of the power wire, and well, when I plugged it in, there was a big spark, and I tasted metallic all day long. All right, last thing to do. Well, then we got a leak check after this, but wait, what the? Oh, wrong way, dipshit. All right, so let's get this up. Ooh, felt its seat. Let's see. Before that, continue filling, baby. Toes down there. There. You can hear the air escaping, but it's also going out the kitchen sink too. Just give this thing a second. I don't like the way that is. That's alright. Actually, screw it. Let's just tighten this sucker down. Yes, let's use the pliers backwards. Bam! Check this one. It's tucked to her good. Oh yeah, that's good. Boom! Throw that on the list of tools, or the stack of tools. Oh, yeah, another very important thing about when you're doing a water heater is, well, no matter when you're ever working with a water heater, if you don't have the water on, you have to turn the power off because you're going to burn out your elements. When there's no water there, the element hits air and poof, gone. And I've never done it, but I've known tons of people that have done it, and that makes me all the more adamant that I'm not going to have that happen to me. Is that it? Oh, yeah, I can hear it. There it goes. Oh, and we're leaking again. What the hell? That one seems secure. Alright. Yo. This is what I was talking about. These stupid fucking fittings, man. I hate these things. Why did I pick them? Because I didn't have crimpers. Can you still leak? No. Well, be. Well, water's on too, so that means there's no pressure buildup. Hang on a second, let me turn off the kitchen sink. And let's see if I got any leaks. Alright, so there we go. Kitchen sink is off. I've got a small little drip. I think that's residual. Nothing. Oh, there's a small little drip over here too. One thing that I love to do when I'm looking for any sort of weird leak, A, have a flashlight. That'll help you a little bit. And B, I don't think you guys can see, man. Jesus, man. This whole time nobody said a dang thing. Oh, you can see. All right. Yeah. I'm just in the way. All right. I'm back up a little. Yeah, I like to use a flashlight. That will help you see better. And also, I don't exactly use this method, but I know other people do, and they love it. I prefer to just take my hand, make sure it's pretty dry, and just feel around the pipe. Everywhere you made a connection. I mean, I have some moisture, but nothing's wet, which is awesome. And you can see it on your hand. It's weird. I'm seeing glitter on my hand. Copper glitter. So yeah, I guess they clean these things really good. Alright, I see no leaks at this moment. But, that being said, I'm using Sharkbites. So that means I'll be back out here in like an hour or two to double check this, and again another hour or two after that, before I go to sleep and when I wake up. Just because I don't trust those dang things. And, well, like I said, I only used them because I want hot water right now. Alright, now, since we turned the water on, we know that it was bleeding all the air out of the tank, because when we were putting that, the hot side on, you could hear the air leaking out. Well, I had the kitchen sink open, so whenever the water actually filled up the tank, it came out the hot side, went straight to the kitchen sink. All the air that was in here is now gone, so we're safe to turn it on. So let me go flip the breaker, and then let's hear some crackling noises to say it's working. Luckily for me, breaker's right here. You can see the power's on up there on my timer. I think time is right now, right? Oh shoot, when did I turn the dang time off? Time now, wait, it's 4 in the morning. That's not right, what time is it? So time now, oops, I don't even think it's on. There we go, no, it's on now, alright. Time now, what is time now? I'll say it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think it's 6. I don't hear it crackling. lights on? Or, oh, yeah, it's on. It says it's on anyway, power-wise. Why is that like that? Oh, I think it's about to turn off, that's why. Oh, wait, no, what the hell? That doesn't even make any sense. I'm gonna double check my stupid wiring here. Not my wiring, just this thing. Okay, so down at the time period. Okay, so I guess it thinks. Now we're on? I still don't hear it. I still don't understand what the hell. Okay. Oh, I think that's what it was. Okay, it should be on. Or wait, no, it was on. Now it's on timer. What the hell? Why is it on? Still don't hear it on. Okay. Yeah. Okay, right now it's on. Oops, missed one. I'm gonna have this bad boy turn off at 7 o'clock at night. Or 7:30 maybe? Yeah, I'll just pretend it's 7 or 4. You know what? I'm gonna mess with that later. I'm just leaving the dang thing on. Work! Give me hot water. Alright. I think that's about it, man. There's brand new, I don't know, what is it, a Rheem? Yeah, Rheem water heater. And it's all hooked up. You can just barely see my timer way up here. Whatever. It's on. I'll figure out the timer later. I really don't care. I just want to take a shower right now. And tomorrow I'll come back out and I'll go ahead and adjust the timer once we already have hot water. But until then, alright. That's it for me. Hope you enjoyed that. Just a little what I'm doing around the house thing. I probably got to work on this quad because it shut the heck off and it won't start or come out of neutral. I don't know what the heck's up with that. So maybe that'll be another video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to do that Amazon thing down below. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and do that thumbs up thingy. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Till then, later.